Hey there, Dewdrops. It's Diane from CoraVina. Happy second scarf making of the week. How are you? Hope you're doing really well. It's Valentine's Day week, and we are going to make a scarf based off a Valentine's Day themed image. Are you ready? Here we go. We are going to do this one today, okay? So I'm into cookies this week. I don't think I told you that in the first video. I just really like how creative artists are, bakery artists are, right? They deserve to get paid a ton of money to make beautiful things like this, in my opinion. All right, Dewdrops, so we're gonna make a scarf that is supposed to kind of resemble one of these cookies. So what I'm going to attempt is to lay down a layer, and then we're gonna sprinkle, gonna do some sprinkling, all right? Some splashing, flicking with our paint tools, if you will. Okay, so here we go. Let me show you our colors. And so I'm taking a little bit of liberties with these here because I was going to do a different one, but I really like the sprinkles. Okay, so this is going to be our base. All right, I think that's pretty good color for the cookie itself. So then we're coming in with our sprinkles. Got some really bold sprinkles. We have got, I think, some gold shimmer in there. And if not, we're just going to do it anyway because I really want to. And then we have got some lavender. And I know we have the white I love you writing. Can't decide if we're going to do it or not. I think we're going to do it. You know, I think it'll be nice. But we can always change our mind, or we reserve the right to just totally hate it. Okay, so that's the neat thing about art. Yeah, you know, you got to try. If you don't ever try, then you don't have anything to decide if you like or not, right? Okay, let's get started. I am going to tilt you down. Here we go. All right, Dewdrops, here we go. So we're gonna have, I'll tell you what, I think we're gonna go ahead and put in a layer of white down as our priming layer. It's gonna show up a little bit more than what I was kind of hoping for. Oh, I gotta slow down my grip. Got a death grip on the bottle, and I really put a lot of paint out there. That's okay. It'll be fine. Okay, so we've got our white priming layer. Let me pop a couple of bubbles that I created with my squeezing. Bubbles are, why do bubbles matter? Bubbles matter because if you have a bubble, an air bubble on your water, and then you dip down your silk scarf or your paper, then you will have a bubble imprint left. All right, so sometimes it's kind of an interesting, it's an interesting print, okay? So I'm not totally against it unless it's intentional. And unintentional, then I can't stand it. Because that always reminds me I gotta go back and look for bubbles, right? Okay, so we are gonna add a lot more paint to our tray here. We're gonna spend some time dropping and dropping and dropping some more, okay? Because we want to make sure that we have a vibrant color scarf. So this might just take some time here. And my bottle's being reluctant, so that's always fun. So Dewdrops, I think I said it in the last video, I'm thinking that I might be able to swing like 3 days a week posting now that everything's kind of back to normal. In my area, it's being kind of, it's not back to normal, but, you know, like schools are going and we're, you know, going out more and stuff. So posting every day is probably not, it's not doable right now for me. Long videos, I mean. So we might do 3 times a week, I don't know. And then if there's anybody who is a water marbler or an aspiring water marbler, anybody who wants to try it, I've had a number of people tell me lately that they watch the videos and then they try and replicate what I did, which I think is super flattering and very fun, and I appreciate you guys so much, because I never imagined anybody would ever want to do that. So if you guys want, we can maybe have like a theme, like a water marbling challenge that different people can participate in, you know, if you want to. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in doing like a water marbling challenge where we all work on, we have an inspiration picture, and then we, everybody gets to do their own thing, and it doesn't even have to be good, but you can just be happy that you tried. If it, you know, if it's awesome, then great. If it's not awesome, you tried, and that's good itself, right? Okay, so if anybody's interested in that, please let me know. So I'm just tapping away here, tap, 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 and I'm trying not to fling it all over my workshop, okay? So that's the problem. I don't want paint everywhere. And I know that this is, you know, this is a messy art form. It can be really messy. So I'm in a carpeted room. Our next home, whenever we get it, will definitely be more painting friendly than this one is. So I ended up flicking it like so. And that kind of helps control all the splatter, but you do get messy. Okay, so let's move on to our next color because we're trying to do sprinkles. Okay, and you know what? I'm not even gonna clean my brush. I am going to use this kind of tomato-y red next. We'll just give it a little swish. And let's flick this down and see what we think. It's supposed to look like sprinkles. Let's knock some of the bigger paint splatters off here. Okay, super fun. So I'm going to come here and get some of our littler flicks of paint, littler flecks. Hopefully this will look very abstract. I'm not going to touch it with the tools. We're just going to do a stone print just like this one. Well, just like it is, I mean. Okay, got a new color. Ooh, let's do some of our yellow gold in here. Let's see if this looks good. Now, any one of these paints could be, you know, I did test them, but they could spread over the surface of our tray of water, and then if they expand a whole lot, things are going to get crazy and it's not going to look like sprinkles anymore. All right, so let's do some hoping that this looks good and it doesn't spread like crazy. All right, so far so good. Excellent. So we got a new brush. I did switch out the brush for this one because I like that gold. I want to have a gold fleck. We're just doing another swish and flick. I'm in a Harry Potter mood. Anybody else think that when they use their brushes? Swish and flick. I'm trying to get my kids to watch Harry Potter, and they are just not accepting it because of how badly I want them to. So, you know, whatever. One day they'll realize that Harry Potter is awesome and that their mother is awesome, and then we can enjoy it together. But until then, I'll be watching Harry Potter by myself. Oh well. More popcorn for me. Okay, so we've got our gold on here. You can see we've got some really big splotches. I'm not into that. So we're gonna have to come up with something. And our last color that we're gonna put on here today is that lavender. Okay, so let me get some more lavender paint in a cup. And we're gonna do very little of this. Hopefully it'll just give a nice little punch, nice little shift in color, just little accents, okay? And then I think we'll go back over like our big yellow spot here. Are we looking like sprinkles? I hope so. And P.S. if you are an experienced marbler and you're like, oh, I can't believe she's banging on the tray. I know this is not how you do it. This is just how I need to do it today because I do not have room to get paint going crazy. don't want to cover my computer in any more paint than is already here. Okay, so let's come up here, flick over top of our big yellows. It's still going to be there, but that's okay. Now it'll be a big purple dot over top of the big yellow dot. Okay, how are we feeling? Feeling all right. I'm feeling like I got a lot of paint on myself and not sure so much about the tray. Honestly, guys, I'm not sure about this one, but then I really do reach a point of like dislike for every scarf before we dip it, and I start doubting everything I ever thought. Every choice I've ever made. So, okay, I think that we're ready to dip the scarf. Maybe. Really hesitant because when I can see what you guys see, and that looks kind of gross down there, but it looks okay up here. All right. So I am just a little bit concerned that we're gonna have a really faint scarf. Okay, so maybe don't yell at me, okay? We're gonna maybe add some big sprinkles in here. Maybe we should have done this first. I'm just afraid that it's going to be really pastel. And we want big, bold color. And our previous one, it's not dry yet, but I think it's going to be a little bit more pastel than what I initially wanted. Okay, so bringing in the gold. So again, we're trying to get it to look like sprinkles. Could be awesome. Maybe it won't be awesome though. Who knows? It's kind of the fun of it. I think I'm liking this a little bit better though. But I am going to bring in just a little bit more sprinkles. All right, here we go. Getting little flecks of paint, so we can maybe incorporate our big bubbles here too. I'm feeling really out of practice, guys. Okay, I think we have a lot of paint on the surface of our tray here. So I hope that you feel it looks like our sprinkles. I'm not sure. I think the gold is also kind of playing tricks on us, you know, so keep that in mind. All right, let's dip down this scarf and see what we've got. All right, guys, our scarf is 6 feet long. So our tray and tools are also very long. All right, we're gonna dip this down. Let's see if we can get it touched down the right way this time. All right, here we go. All right, pretty good. Almost overcorrected on the other side. Did you see that paint instantly absorb into our silk. That's so much fun, isn't it? Okay, and because the silk is here now, I think it's showing up a little bit better. Maybe just to me, I don't know. So let's remove our scarf from our scarf dipping rack. I think this is going to turn out really like summery and bold. Kind of digging it now. It's definitely very abstract. All right, let's switch our view. Hello, hello. That was a long ride. Hope you guys are enjoying it. So, we made a scarf. Here is our inspiration. Might look like this, might not. This is not what I had envisioned for our cookie here, but you know, gotta go with the flow. That's why that's what water marbling is. Literally going with the flow. Okay, so let's pull this out of the water and see what we've got. Here we go, dewdrops. What do you think? I think it's going to be fun on. I am undecided. I don't think it looks like our cookie very much. Maybe. It might look like our cookie a lot when it's like dried and posed and stuff. But I think it is going to be really pretty nonetheless. Okay, so let me put this down in our rinse bucket. All right, so it always looks different in the water, different when you lift it, different in the rinse bucket, different dry, okay? So the rinse bucket, not looking bad. Okay, so thanks to the magic of YouTube, here is our scarf and the inspirational picture. What do you think? Do you like it? I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not. So, I hope you like it. Hope you enjoyed this. Remember to like, comment, and share on these videos because it really helps me out. Also, head over to CoraVina.com because you're going to find your new favorite scarf there. And if you're following me on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook, make sure to follow. Hit that follow button for me, okay? Alright guys, this is Diane from CoraVina wishing you a wonderful Valentine's Day week. And I hope that you are feeling good. Wherever you are, whatever you believe, I'm rooting for you. I hope you're good. Okay, goodbye. Remember, live colorfully.